What's up? Turn that hype down. Boy, turn that hype. 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 Boy, turn that hype. Boy, turn that hype. Okay, let's go. Turn that hype. Turn that hype. Okay, yeah, welcome back to the Command Demand Center. Y'all know how we come in. You understand me? Yeah, it's going down. Wait a minute, look. We got rave reviews. Let me just start it out by saying we got rave reviews on that MK piece. Oh my God, apparently you guys liked it, that video. Let me let you know this. Saturday we're gonna do what I thought my games list of they did Gamescom today. We're gonna be reviewing Gamescom, and Steam's supposed to be having something tonight. Yeah, so we're gonna review both of those. What my thinks is, what my picks is. Out of the list of upcoming 2026 and 2027 games. Okay, thank you for coming, tuning in back into the Command Demand Center. Yeah, I'm gonna be having codes. That's what I wanted to say. I'm gonna be having codes for MK1 through 3. Okay, now these codes work on the arcade machines. So you could go to the arcade, put this code in with the buttons. You know, Ed Boon and John Tabes, they made it like they put this little code in these games so they could go to the arcades and show off. You understand? Yeah, we made it. You understand? Yeah. So it'll allow you to get into the menu of the games, all 3 of the games. So this should work on any replica of the game. You understand me? If you can put this code in, this because the arcade. I mean, if it's the arcade, these codes are programmed into the games. So by law, it should work on the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis versions of the games. You understand me? Because they are truly copies of the game. You understand me? So this is in the programming. So all 3 games, I'm going to be giving those codes out Saturday when we review Gamescom. You understand me? They got out last night. I got a few picks, man. Let me tell you, I seen that Deadly Seven Sins. That Ninja Gaiden 4 off. Ninja Gaiden, Ninja Gaiden. You understand me? Some people call it Gaiden and some people call it Gaiden. Gaiden. You understand me? Anyway, yeah, or Gaiden. So when I'm feeling fresh, I call it Gaiden. When I'm feeling political, I call it Gaiden. You understand me? Look. Other titles, that Call of Duty 7 is shaping up. You understand? Of course it is. It's only a multi-billion-dollar game they're working on. You understand me? Why wouldn't it shape up? You understand me? And that Sonic and Pac-Man, Bandai Namco had a birthday, I guess, with these. They didn't collab with that Sonic and that Pac-Man racing. I took a look at that today. That looked like these are the type of games that are gonna make all the money. Yeah, it looks like yeah, but it's gonna make $100 million. Yeah, so Saturday we're gonna do that Gamescom talkover, and like I said, I'll be letting you know what my picks is. We also are gonna go over that Steam situation because Steam's supposed to be doing an award show or something tonight. They're gonna be promoting some new titles also. So yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at that stuff. So yeah, man. Yeah, I hope you guys have been doing great, man. We've been missing in action for a while. So here we are, Tuesday night, arcade night, and tonight we are going to be taking a look at a spectacular game. You understand me? We are in our shooter month, fam. You understand me? And I hope you guys enjoyed that that Darius. Oh my God, man. That Darius burst. We run round the fire. Oh my God, that's that soundtrack. Man, the whole game, they did that. You understand? Darius CS. There's multiple versions of that game. I got a few of them on my arcade machines. And one of them on my arcade machine is the 2-player version, old school. That one I was playing for you guys in that shorts is a 4-player machine. 4 people sit in that and play that particular, and you can play it in both aspect ratios on the Steam version. I'm not for sure about any other version of the game. However, that game's also for the PlayStation 4. I know it is, and for the Nintendo Switch. However, I don't think it's that particular CS version. It may the Switch. I would not be surprised if it has all versions. You understand me? That's a tight game. Something else we took a look at. What was that? That after the fall week, man. That last after the fall run, you did, yeah, out at the tower. You understand me, with the big man himself, breaking him down with that shot, Luke, Luke. I know y'all was there, man. I got the views to prove. Anyway, yeah, that was a deadly run. You know, you can play that game with up to 3 other players. PlayStation VR, the Quest, PC VR. You understand me? Speaking of PC VR, we're gonna be doing a Thursday night horror night this week, in which we will be taking a look at this new Dead Space type. It's crazy. You understand me? Steam has released the beast. You understand me? I cannot pronounce the game, however. It's spelled, the spelling in this game is crazy, man. But yeah, we're gonna check it out Thursday. You know, it's called Warped Elysis or something like that. Yeah, but we're gonna be checking it out in the HP G2 Reverb on Steam on the big screen. Straight up VR. I'm gonna tell you something. I always said that if somebody took Dead Space or that Aliens, and they did an outstanding job on that new Aliens incursion for the PlayStation VR 2. It's quite not the one where you hide at. You know, I got that game also, that other Aliens game for the Xbox. It's not quite hiding, but yeah, it's more you out gunning. But they did a good job on it. I always said, though, the first persons that come up with those games in that Dead Space, that remake that in virtual reality, is over with. I could barely handle Dead Space regularly. So VR, you right there? Oh, it's crazy, man. So I was telling somebody the other day, hey, man, it's different when the zombies are up on you in your face and you seeing them straight up, tall as you is, and you see you in the environment, then on that TV, it is. Yeah. I have some people, when confronted with the situation, say, take me out of here. You did, yeah. I made believers out of some of these people, because they don't believe me. Yeah, it's different, man. But like I said, I'm going to have them codes. We're not going to do a Fight Night Friday night this week. We are going to do Anime Sunday this week for sure. We're going to continue that bleach, that color on that Ichigo situation. But we are here tonight to take a look at Einhander. Oh my God, I know y'all heard of it. Oh man, the PlayStation, a PlayStation masterpiece from back in the days. This is a shooter, man, unlike any other shooter. When this shooter touched, man, let me tell you, when this shooter touched, I wasn't ready. Nobody was. This shooter actually touched for the PlayStation 1. You understand? But it looked like and sounded like it should have been on the PlayStation 3. Yeah, we truly got this game before its time, and anybody that know the shooter that I'm talking about now know that. You understand me? Einhander is a side-scrolling shooter, a video game. It was released in Japan on November the 20th, 1997. And over here, it was released November 20th, 1990. Oh, no, I take that back. In North America, it was released on November 20th, 1997. It was released over here in May 5th, 1998 by Sony Computer Entertainment. I remember Sony didn't like, they had moved from 2D cartoonish type games. They didn't want no more of them type games on that PlayStation. They had a policy. If it ain't 3D, it ain't going on the PlayStation 1. They went through a thing with that, man. You understand? And that eluded us from getting a lot of good other type 2D fighting games. They was tired of that. They no, we're moving. Everybody was moving away actually from 2D spirits to 3D. You know, because it was the year, it was the decade of 3D. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this shooter, man. This 1998 shooter was crazy. I remember the first time I seen this game, I seen somebody playing it, and I'm like, man, what? I'm knowing that's not for the PlayStation. It looked too high tech to be on that PlayStation at that time. Yeah, that looked like that was an arcade game. You know what I mean? I'm like, let's take. He said, man, this on the PlayStation. I said, get out of here. I went and got that game same day action. Yeah, I wasn't playing no games. I went and got that game the same day, and everybody that I introduced to that game went and got it that day. That's how. It was kind of like the Super Metroid drop. You understand? What people had kind of faded away from the Super Nintendo on for the PlayStation 1, the Sega Saturn, and then when they released the Super Metroid for it came late in the NES's life. When them big systems was running, you know, people went right back to that, not right back to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System to go play that Super Metroid was that spectacular. So this game hitting kind of just like, now I'm gonna put it all the way up there like Metroid, you understand me? But for it to be a 2D shooter, oh my God, yeah, oh my God. So that's what we're gonna do this week. I want you guys to know, man, don't forget about our 500 subscriber giveaway, in which I will be giving away that PlayStation Portal device. So yeah, I mean, when we reach 500 subscribers, we're gonna have that Fight Night Friday night. I'm gonna be asking that dumb question. You understand me? If you know the answer, man, I got multiple prizes for you. I got that $50 gift card with that Street Fighter 6 for starters. That's already, what, $120 already? Then I got that PlayStation Portal device for you. That's what? We're putting you at, what, 350, 365, 370? And then I'm going to give you that Metroid picture that we drew last anime season. All one person. They going, man, yeah, you getting super. We sponsoring you. You understand me? Look, so I ain't got to worry about you saying, man, you know, you tuning in from now on. You understand me? Because at 1,000 subscribers, oh my God, yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, come join us as we take a look at this PlayStation PS1 spectacular shooter. Man, this is a hard shooter also. Let me tell you that right now, man. It wasn't easy, man. This shooter wasn't and then it puts you like in 2D, 3D aspect ratios. You'll see what I'm talking about once we take a look at the game. But yeah, this is gonna be a two-piece, so we're gonna come back with that Einhander. Thank you for tuning in tonight, man. Hit that like and that subscribe button. You understand me? Yeah, I'm gonna be like I said, hitting 500 subscribers here pretty soon. I think we're at 485 or 484. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell a friend to get in contact with us. All right, and we'll be back. Holla.